Hey everybody, it's Harry from Dilbertesque BBQ. We have a special treat for you in today's episode. We're shooting a tandoori barbecue turkey, taking our influences from the country of India. We're gonna have a spatchcock turkey. We're gonna season it with some curry powder, some yogurt, and some slap daddy rub. Put it on a smoker and take it to Thanksgiving. I removed the skin of my turkey and got the backbone removed, so it's a spatchcock turkey. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make some slits into the meat so I can apply 4 products. We're going to put some Greek yogurt, some curry powder, and some slap daddy chicken rub, and a little bit of dye to give it a characteristic red tandoori color. That's how it's done. So I'm going to make some incisions here into the breast. The nice thing about cutting up these little pieces here is that it's easy to serve later. Also, the cuts also allow the marinade to penetrate with some of the yogurt to tenderize the turkey meat, keep it also nice and moist during the cooking process in the pit. And it also allows the flavors to penetrate, and easy to serve because you can just kind of slice off the little pieces here. I'm making some slits here to get some of the marinade into the meat. So, and the same thing for the leg here. Same thing here. Just to get the marinade in. So there you have it. So the turkey has been prepared, and I'm going to apply the product now. The first thing we do is apply some food safe dye. This is a very traditional technique. Make sure before you apply the food safe dye, you wear gloves because you really don't want to get it over yourself. Just a couple of drops here and there is enough to kind of stain the turkey, and that gives it a very characteristic tandoori turkey color, which is sort of a red-ish orangey yogurt color. So just about maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 drops on the breast is enough to color it, and a couple more drops on the thigh and the drum, so, and a couple of drops on the wing will be enough. So maybe a total of, I don't know, a dozen drops or so, probably enough to give your turkey a very, very nice color. So I'm running my hand through all the different cuts here, getting the dye, getting the food coloring all over the turkey here, getting it on the wing, drum. We completed the turkey. Now we want to put some rub on it. I chose my slap daddy first place USA chicken rub to go on next. You want to get a nice medium coat on the rub here, and just try and make sure you get a little bit of rub into the cuts here, so it gives it a lot of flavor. We're going to layer the slap daddy chicken rub with a little bit of curry powder to give it that exotic Indian style flavor, characteristic of tandoori. Obviously, you know, if you are Indian and the way I'm doing this, you probably wouldn't approve because, you know, in India, they go through a lot of effort to blend custom spices in their curry powders, masala powders, garam masala, and so on. But this is a simplified recipe that I want you to be able to easily do at home in your pit. So I'm simplifying the recipe by only using the slap daddy chicken rub and some store-bought curry powder. Obviously not as good as the real tandoori, but when you're in a pinch and you want to create a fabulous dish, this is a good alternative. So I'm using some good Indian curry powder, and this is from Tones. Great aroma, lots of cinnamon, turmeric, cardamom, whole bunch of curry spices. So I'm gonna add the curry powder. Again, like before, I like to get some of the curry powder into the crevices here together with my chicken rub, so that you have a flavor of the curry and you get the saltiness and the flavor of all the spices that are in my chicken rub. So I'm gonna dust my turkey here all over with curry powder. How much curry powder you want to use is up to you, and some people like a heavy curry flavor. Some people like just a light hint of curry, so just do as you please. And pick a good curry powder. Make sure the curry powder is fresh. You can always sell fresh curry powder when you smell it. So fresh curry powder should have the aroma of turmeric, the aroma of cardamom, cloves, chili sometimes, spices, fenugreek, and many other spices used in Indian cooking. And apply as much or as little as you feel comfortable. I like a heavy, so I'm gonna do a heavy coat of curry powder. And the last layer, the third layer that goes on, is going to be the Greek yogurt. So here's how it looks like after it's done. First layer was the red coloring. Second layer was the Slap Your Daddy chicken rub. Third layer was my curry powder, and I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then let it soak in, and I'm gonna apply the last layer, which is the yogurt. If you can, let it marinate in the refrigerator for about a day before you cook it in a pit. But for today's cook, I'm just gonna put it on a pit because I'm so eager to taste this turkey. I'm ready to slather on my Greek yogurt here. So the yogurt will actually kind of act as a slurry to protect the turkey from drying out, because we have a skinless turkey here, so there's no skin, so there's a tendency for turkey to dry out. You remove the skin, but the yogurt acts as a wonderful covering to make sure that your turkey meat doesn't dry out. Okay, there you have it. Process is complete, and we usually like to let this sit overnight in the refrigerator. But for today's cook, I'm just gonna put it right away. I'm gonna transfer now the tandoori turkey that has been seasoned and marinated over onto another cookie sheet here, and I have a wire rack so that I can cook it and get some of the airflow going underneath the turkey so that it cooks nice and even. The trick is to cover everything in aluminum foil, because this yogurt will get everywhere. So when you wear gloves, you use some foil liners. It makes life a heck of a lot easier. So there you have it, all ready to go into the pit. We're cooking it on the Daniel Boone pellet cooker, and I'm gonna lay the turkey on its own rack inside, like so. And it'll be ready when the breast is about 150 to 160, and then the thigh is about 170 to 180. So we'll let it cook, let it get happy. Tandoori Spatchcock barbecue turkey. Alright, spray some water. Some nice bark on the tandoori turkey. Okay, it's almost done, and I'm just brushing it with some melted butter. Nice and reddish, like tandoori should be. Hey, look at this.
Wow. What the heck?
Some tandoori turkey.
Wow, looks good. Here.
Turkey's ready. This is Tandoori Spatchcock turkey. I'm gonna have my couple of friends here. Well, actually my daughter and Sam. We're gonna let them taste the turkey. Cutting some tasting bits here.
Mmm.
Oh yeah. Maybe a curry flavor. A little salty,
Very
Yeah, the
tender.
yogurt makes it tender. This is the breast meat. I have Sam and Amy.
Hello.
And squeeze a lemon is better actually.
Yeah, and the cilantro, perfect.
There you go. A bit of a lemon.
Wow.
A bit of lemon on it. And good eating
Oh my goodness.
Ah, wow.
with a good good flavor and a little bit of curry flavor, a little bit of yogurt. And so not that hard to do. So if you follow my recipe, you guys will have another Thanksgiving that's unique. And I'm gonna post my regular recipe, which is a barbecue turkey. We're gonna post the one for the Tandoori Indian style, and we're also gonna show you one for the kids, which is the turkey porcupine, which is a fun little dish. So until my next video, we'll see you guys around, and don't forget to check out all my other videos. Look for me also on Patreon. I've started the program on Patreon, and I also want to thank you all my viewers for helping me reach 20,000 subscribers. I never imagined I could hit 20,000 subscribers in less than a year, but because of you and your viewership, I've been able to do that. So thanks a lot, guys. I really want to spread barbecue love in the world, and I want you guys to master barbecue so you can spread barbecue love. Until the next video, we'll see you guys.